Before we begin, this is a warning message because this show is gruesome. It's a dark fantasy that deals with a lot of gore, so don't continue past this point if dark fantasy isn't your thing. So Chainsaw Man is a highly anticipated anime series that just arrived today on Crunchyroll at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I'm excited to see what this entire series has for us, so you can hit that like button as we dive into Chainsaw Man.
But I can see so clearly there's really one decision in the valley of vision. Maybe I need
Chainsaw Man begins with the main character named Denji and his dog that has a chainsaw sticking on top of his head, waking up early in the morning to prepare for work. On his way to his job location, we hear an important conversation that happens between Denji and his dog Pochita. Denji tells Pochita that he sold his kidney for 1.2 million and his right eye for 300,000 and one of his nuts for not even 100,000. And he still owes 38 million yen. So he arrives at the job location and says that devil hunting pays the most out of all other jobs. After killing the tomato devil, Denji's manager told him that he earned 400,000 yen, but after tax and admin fees, he only takes home 70,000 yen. But once Denji paid the water bill and the light bill for his house, he only kept 1,800 yen left. The cost of living in this place is absolutely absurd on different levels. This shows a huge inflammation problem that has went through the roof in this country. You will probably have more homeless people than middle class and the rich. But next, we see the manager and associate in the car discussing about Denji's work ethic and why keep him around. And the manager simply says, Denji does what he's told. Later, Denji has a flashback about how all this started. When Denji was a little boy, his father committed suicide without paying his debt. So the manager told Denji he has to find a way to pay him back, or he will cut Denji up and sell him for money. After the manager drove off, Pochita walked from behind the tree and fell on its side, gasping for air. Denji told Pochita that I know that the devils need blood to recover their health, so negotiates with the dog. If you drink Denji's blood, you have to help him like he helped Pochita. The next scene, the manager ends up hiring Denji instead of killing him. We head back to the present and we see Denji coughing up blood from a heart disease he currently has that's hereditary. Denji heads to his next mission on the job at a warehouse to gain more money to pay off his debt. But suddenly, he was ambushed by his own manager that turned into the zombie devil. The devil sent zombies to kill Denji and threw him into the trash. Another flashback occurs with Pochita and Denji, and we see Denji telling him that if he dies, he wants Pochita to take over his body and live a normal life. So Pochita remembered this moment and fused with the heart of Denji. Denji pops out the trash can moments later, and the zombie devil sent more enemies towards Denji, crowding him while he's on the ground. However, the attack didn't work this time because Denji transformed into the Chainsaw Man devil, fighting off the zombies. Towards the end, we see Denji jumps in the air and chainsawing the zombie devil, killing him by splitting him in half. Afterwards, we see three hitmen walk into the warehouse, watching Denji standing over the zombies while covered in blood. Denji's number one desire in life is to have a girlfriend and told the woman to hug him, and the woman with the pink hair hugged Chainsaw Man. She then gives him an ultimatum. Either she kills him today, or he comes with them and she provides housing, food, and etc. The next thing Denji says is what's for breakfast. So I know that this series is going to be a roller coaster throughout this season just by watching the first episode. I'm looking forward to the next 11 episodes and see how the first season ends. But if you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe.